The Capstone Project has this integral central role in really bringing together both the leadership education that we provide as well as the technical education from the graduate engineering courses. So I'd like to talk a little bit about how that Capstone Project works. The first thing I really want to talk about is some of the goals that we have in doing these capstones for the students. First, this is learning by doing. It's not lecturing. It's really being able to get your hands dirty in doing a project. And the second thing is that we're focusing on real-world problems. These aren't make-do projects for the students. These are real problems, and several of our capstone teams have in fact gone on to form startups after graduation if they really had success in their project. The second element is they are very technically challenging. We're doing this at one of the leading engineering schools in the world and dealing with very sophisticated technology. So you will be challenged technically, but there's also this really important element of leadership. That shows itself often in terms of giving presentations, being able to influence others, and really being able to tell your story around what your project is really about. And then finally, and I think perhaps most importantly, is really giving our students a chance to have a real-world teaming experience. After you graduate, one of the most important things you will do is go out and be a part of a team in whatever job you take. And having the opportunity in a safe environment here at Berkeley to really understand how teams work and how you can participate to your fullest to bring the most value, we think is really important. There are really three principles that we believe are critical to capstone. First is you will learn by experimenting and failing. We really want to push teams to actually have some failing because that's how you learn to recover and then ultimately succeed. I think this is a really important life skill once you graduate and go into business to be able to really understand it. Not everything is going to work the first time, and you have to stay at it. The second thing in capstone is you will be generating new knowledge, not just becoming an expert in what's current knowledge. And once again, as you think about your career going forward, your companies or your businesses will be looking for you to create new things, and this gives you an opportunity to do it. And then finally, you will be on this team that goes through what I like to call the normal team dynamic cycle of the team forming, storming, because problems arise, and they can be project problems or they can be interpersonal problems with team members, figuring out how to deal with that and normalizing, and then ultimately reaching the level of being a high-performing team. Once you understand and live through this cycle, it really helps you as you go down, as your career develops. So these are the three principles that everything we'll do in capstone really try to emphasize.